So as an update on my S5 debacle, it is January 13th, 2026, and I'm still not any closer to getting a temporary sticker. I'm not any closer to getting any information on the status of the filing or attempt to file, or any attempts to do anything. I've had just nothing but crickets from the dealership, because recall from a previous video, Audi Financial Services, I think it was December 19th, when I spoke with somebody, they said that the dealership title department said that they were working on getting the title and the sticker and blah blah blah, but I never spoke with anybody from the dealership because they never responded to me. And the same thing holds today. So I did file with the state, California and Ohio, so hopefully they respond. Ohio sent a letter, or sent me a email, because I always prefer emails over calls and letters, because the post office, you can't rely on them. So they said that they were going to assign somebody to the case, and then that person was going to contact me. So I filed with Ohio Thursday night last week and got the letter Friday, or the email Friday. Then Saturday I filed with California. You don't get any case number to California. You don't get any email from California saying that here's a confirmation that you filed. So you have to print the filing, and there's no case number. It just goes with your email, I think. But Ohio, they give you a case number right away, and then they send an acknowledgement, an email acknowledgement with the case number and a receipt that you filed. And then the next day you get the email from the person probably charged with receiving these complaints and then doling them out to caseworkers. Well, haven't heard anything yesterday, but I think Ohio is pretty responsive. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that there is a resolution. It should be a simple thing, because the dealership does contract that out to a third party, and the third party is supposed to work with out-of-state title issues. But I have looked at reviews of this third party, and there's not been a lot of reviews, but the reviews I've seen are not good. And even dealerships who leave the reviews talk about what a pain in the butt this place is and the process. And one said, "Oh, I feel bad for the poor customers." And that could be what's happening with this dealership, but then why don't they communicate? Why don't they say, we're having issues with this place? It's all been crickets. So this forces me to do this. So It's just now a waiting game. But I will be making my third lease payment this week. Still can't use the car. And there's supposed to be a big Arctic blast. So the temperatures are going to be very low. And I have to keep this car running. And I'm not supposed to drive it. So I am forced to sneak and drive it around the block like 12 times to get it sufficiently warmed up so the alternator charges the battery. I have no choice. I bring all my paperwork. I can prove that it's my car. So I'll probably have to do it this week before the cold comes in. Maybe tonight. But it's going to have to be tonight because tomorrow's when the cold comes in. Plus it has summer tires. So now I will be forced to cancel the dealership appointment, the local dealership appointment once again to get the new tires and the oil change and all that crap. Then I'm going to have to once again cancel the ceramic coating, the place up in Mentor, the detail shop. So I don't know how many times I've already canceled. Maybe this will be the 4th time. This guy is not going to give me that discount anymore. I'm sure this keeps going on. So I'm just hoping that this resolves soon. I just don't understand what is making this impossible. I just don't. I can't comprehend. So that's all I have about the S5, since I can't really drive it. It's just ridiculous. And then next month, I think it's the 27th of next month, my A5 lease is up. I have to turn it in. And this better be resolved by then. I'm praying that it's resolved. And then I'm going to have to extend the lease, which will be more money out of my pocket. So that's all I have about it for now. So until next time. So I wanted to give an update on the S5. A miracle occurred. I finally got my temporary sticker, or my temporary tag, if that's the proper way to say it. I did file with the state of Ohio, and then somebody from the AG called or emailed me yesterday saying that the car was registered with the DMV according to the VIN number. So I did go on to the DMV, my online account, and sure enough it was there. But unfortunately I couldn't order a temporary sticker. I thought, oh, I'm going to have to wait for the plates, but I decided last night to contact the Ohio DMV directly. And what's nice about Ohio is that you can email the DMV. So I sent the email and I sent the screenshot of my online account just for that vehicle. And a lady called me this morning, and then she said that she could get me to stick the tag, and so she emailed it to me and I had it. So all I need to do is print it out. She said I have 45 days to use it, and then she said it'll take 15 business days to get the actual plates. She said that they were there, and then she confirmed my mailing address. So then they're going to be mailed. But it's funny how the dealership, I'm not told. I would not have known if the AG didn't tell me, because I don't have time to look at my online account every day. I don't get notifications that those things are available. So it's kind of ridiculous that I don't get any notification, but at least I got them. But the bad thing is now I can't drive the car because it's got summer tires, and we got 21 inches of snow, at least by me, that I measured. My driveway is a solid sheet of ice. I'm not about to drive that car with summer tires. I'm sorry. And it's supposed to be frigid. It's supposed to get even colder. So there's no chance that this stuff is going to melt. So that's the other issue, is I can't use the vehicle, so I'm going to have to wait even longer. And so I had to cancel the service to get the tires swapped again because of the weather, and the paint protection, because the paint protection's a function of getting the winter tires, because I'm not going to drive to Mentor with summer tires. But at least now I can drive the car, and now with the weather supposed to get colder, I'm going to have to just pull it out of the garage again and warm it up, even though it should be driven. So, but I want to keep turning it on every 3 days or so. Especially if it's going to be frigid.